What it is, what's the deal, people? Hope all are doing well. You're having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across this reading, you already know if you watch it with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch with any ill will or malintentions or evil guys, what the fuck is that? Or evil lies go blind 144,000 times, instantly, quickly, swiftly. You will feel the effects of all the hexes, the curses, and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow for Baba Solo. Don't do to others what you would have wanted to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass bitch, and go heal yourself. What a deal, collective. What's the deal? How you feel? What's popping? What's cracking, lacking? Hey. What's Papa cracking? What's snap, crackle, and popping? Oh, I forgot about my little Rice Krispies treats. My little cat thing. Collective, what's the deal? How y'all doing today? We're going to tap into this energies. You already know, only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick or it's going to make you sick. This could be your energy, this could be mine, this could be somebody else's timeline. So, we're going to tap the in. And we're going to see what the spirits, the angels, the ancestors, the Most High want you to know. We're definitely doing a collective energy reading, so we're going to tap into this collective energy reading. We're going to tap into this collective energy. I'm going to bang this bell. We got a hitman attacker. This is about some type of hitman attacker. That's an enemy. I split the deck. This is a hitman attacker enemy collective. We're going to find out who this hitman attacker enemy is after I rang this thing. Now my speech want to get fucked up. I'm going to bang this bell or bang this singing bowl to remove, block, and rebuke all karmic negative entities, energies, hexes, curses, and spells. Anybody trying to project or send any evil eye out of my place, out of my space, and out of my motherfucking face, including yours. I was trying to figure out why my speech was getting fucked up, and now I know why. So let's see who this hitman attacker is, collected. Let's see who this enemy is, since that's the card that was coming out as I was shuffling. So who is this hitman, this attacker enemy to the collective? Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, please provide me with some insight. It's a content creator. Ooh, a card fell. It's a content creator. A school or work associate. So somebody you work with or somebody that's in the same field as you. Ugh. So this is a content creator, collective. That's stalking me now and is watching me. So this is a content creator. So collective, you could be a content creator. Let's see if we could get more specific. If we can in this deck, any more information from this deck. Nope. Oh, I split the deck. This is a content creator that's a scammer, con artist, a thief. Oh, they're an intuitive, psychic, clairvoyant in the reverse. So this is a tarot reader. This is what we're talking about now. So we're talking about a hitman, attacker, collective that is your enemy, and they're a content creator, they're a scammer, a con artist, and thief, and they're an intuitive, psychic, clairvoyant in the reverse. They're a karmic psychic, a karmic intuitive, a karmic reader, basically. Okay, so let's see. What about this karmic reader? What about this energy? This is not going to be a long reading. What about this karmic ass content creator? Wow, look, multiple accounts. They watching you from multiple accounts. They are part of a corrupted system. They being tested and they failed. With all the tests in the reverse. So this hitman attacker has multiple accounts on social media. So confirmation that this is a content creator. So confirmation that it's a content creator. So this content creator has multiple accounts. They're scamming a lot of people across multiple accounts. They're a con artist across multiple accounts. And they're part of a corrupted system that was being tested and they failed. Yeah, they're dream stealers. These are a bunch of dream stealers. These are content creators. So these are fake tarot readers that are watching me now because you keep dipping and dodging bitches. If you're going to watch them, motherfucking watch me. But you're being talked about. That's why you can't watch me. So, these are fake tarot readers, fake content creators, fake people, fake scammers. These are scammers that are across multiple accounts that are part of a corrupted system. And they out here trying to steal people's dreams. Somebody's nervous. Yeah, this says destiny is calling, practice your craft in the reverse. These people are practicing other people's craft. This is not their destiny. They're dream stealers. Yeah, and these people have a lot of bad habits. Confirmation. Run. So, collective, what's coming out? They see you, collective. They watching you. They see you, collective. Na 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 na. So they see you. They watching. They watching you. They attacking you. They could be trying to steal your content. So collective, these are dream stealers. These are people who are trying to practice your craft. They're trying to practice your destiny. So they tapping into energy that they're not supposed to. See, this is the problem, right? If you want to pick up a card, that's fine. Can nobody tell you not to pick up a deck of cards, right? Confirmation. Can nobody sit there and tell you, don't pick up a deck of cards, you're going to do what you want to do? My advice that I give, and I don't have the tarot deck over here, right? See, these are cards that I made. So I will call them oracle cards, right? To me. So, to me, I always tell people, when it comes to tarot readings and tarot decks, that's when you open a portal. Yeah, I do readings. That's when you open a portal. Because that right there, that is what's being controlled. You don't know what energy you calling on. And if you're not protecting yourself, or you a person that's not a good person, then the energy that's going to come to you is not going to be a good energy. It's going to be a trickster energy. It's going to be an energy that pretends and tells you they are good energy, but it's not. Confirmation with what I'm telling you right now. My nose itching too at the same time. Confirmation with what I'm telling you right now. So you got to be careful when you start tapping into these things, especially if you're not really an intuitive person. You see, this was never something that I was going to do because it was never in the cards for me. Haha, I get it. It was never in the cards for me, but I've always been an intuitive person. I'm a person that gets premonitions. I've been gifted since a child. I had a premonition of my cat falling out the window when I was young. Okay? So, and when I was young, I ran from my gifts because nobody want to talk to. Who want to talk to dead people when you a teenager? Nobody want to talk. This is talking to the dead. The dead is speaking to you. Nobody want to do that. I see dead people. Who, you know, the sixth sense? Nobody want to be that little boy that they could see the dead when they're young. I was already a weird child. I was already an awkward child. So, yeah, no. So I ran from my spirituality. But when you get older, you can't run from it no more. There's no being scared of it anymore. And when you got a lot of people, when I've had a lot of people throughout my life telling me they talking to you, they want to talk to you, and I'm like, who's they? Who's they? A lot of people telling me people attack you because da-da-da-da. I've had somebody tell me that I was more powerful than my mother and my grandmother. My mother and my grandmother. My grandmother, may she rest in peace. They spiritual people. They powerful people too. And I'm looking at the lady like, huh? I'm looking at the lady like naive. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, okay. So, yeah. So you got to be careful. If you're not really gifted, like you don't really have like some type of gift of clairvoyancy, I advise people don't. Buy yourself some affirmation oracle cards so you could guide yourself the right way. Don't tap into energy that you shouldn't be tapping into. Go find somebody that you could trust to give you the information that you need. Because once you open that door, if you don't know how to protect yourself, you fucked. If you go to... Give me a second. You said you want to get a reading. You want a reading here live or you want a personal reading for the person who asks for a reading? Let me know what you want to do so I can let you know how to direct you. Because I have a form. I have a form that you fill out to request a reading. So let's proceed, collective, with this. So collective, there's some type of hitman, some scamming ass, fake ass readers, fake ass intuitive psychic clairvoyants that have multiple accounts across social media, and they out here scamming people in social media. They out here trying to steal people's dreams. They dream stealers. They out here trying to steal real people. Just a reading on here. You want like a quick 10-minute reading? If you want a question answered, it's $10. If you want 3 questions, it's $22. Well, just a flat 20. And it depends on what you want. So if you want a reading, you want a quick 10-minute reading on here before at the end of this reading, then that's gonna be $30. So payment information is in the description box below. You let me know how you want to do this. But yeah, so these people are part of a corrupted system online, collective, and they out here catfishing and stalking you. Yeah, these people are going outside. So collective, they going outside. They going outside, collective. Yeah, they were searching for information in your dreams. So look, these are dream stealers. So confirmation that these are dream stealers. And they wait till you go to sleep. They try to psychically attack you because these are your hitman attackers. So they do psychic attacks. So they be trying to do crown chakra attacks, collective. They be trying to do dream magic. They be trying to do dream walking. Motherfuckers be trying to dream walk. Because look, it says dream stealer. Somebody's trying to dream walk. There was a movie. What the hell is that? What was the name of that fucking movie? What is it called? Shadow Walker or some shit like that? It's called something about how somebody was walking in people's dreams. I don't know if anybody remember that movie. I don't remember the name of the movie. It's an old movie. Yeah, so somebody's out here trying to be a dream walker, but they going outside. Yeah, because you know why? You've been upgraded, collective. That's why. You've been upgraded. Yeah, somebody buried you in the ground, but you sprouted a crown. So somebody try to play you, collective. Somebody really try to play you. Like if you weren't gifted. So you the real intuitive, psychic clairvoyant. You're the real person that's practicing their craft and in their destiny. And these motherfuckers actually try to play you like if you ain't the it. Like if you ain't the it. Like if you ain't it. Yeah, September. Somebody could be a Libra or a Virgo. Or something happened in September. Something could have happened in September. Or this could be a Libra or a Virgo, collective. But this person is going outside. Wow, look, going outside. No mercy. God is about to have no mercy on these fake ass, wannabe ass, tarot reader ass motherfuckers. Because you out here sitting here tapping into motherfucking energy, doing shit on people that you shouldn't be doing shit to. Out here scamming people that actually need motherfucking guidance. And you sitting there guiding them in the motherfucking wrong way. And then probably putting karma on their ass. Because you a hateful ass, jealous ass bitch. Trying to destroy somebody's fucking life. Because you a miserable sack of shit. Since they fucking watching. They were all up in your business being fucking nosy. Because they ain't got no fucking life. They were searching in your information, in your dreams, being motherfucking nosy because they ain't got no fucking creativity. Yeah, but they broke into the wrong spiritual house. They got that fucking right because you've been upgraded. They were being tested. They abused their power. They had gifts and they were abusers. They abused the power that God gave them. And God didn't say, go be dream stealers and go try to be like somebody else. You were created to be yourself, not to be like the next person, not to be a copycat. But you know, yeah, a mother related. This could be a mother related to you, a mother related to somebody. A mother related to this fucking content creators, a mother related to somebody. Tried to shut you up and fail. So somebody's mother confirmation. Somebody's mother tried to shut you up and it failed. Back in September maybe. Or this mother person could be a Virgo or a Libra. Confirmation belch. This mother could be a Virgo or a Libra. Yeah. Fights is happening now. Collective. So they going outside. God is having no mercy and now they fighting with each other. Or they having fights. Yeah, because they were being materialistic. This was for money. They were out here scamming people, guiding people in the wrong way, siphoning people's energy. They got a lot of bad habits. They could shoot up. They could pop pills. They could be a bunch of alcoholics. They could have a bunch of criminal records. They could be a gambler. They could be a person that spends a lot of money, materialistic. They gambled their life, though. Yeah, in the work community. Confirmation. This is somebody that you go to school or work with in your work community. They broke into the wrong spiritual house. So, collective, you could be a spiritual person. You could be a content creator. You could be intuitive, psychic, clairvoyant. This could be fucking my energy. Yeah, they was doing a lot of mental manipulation. Somebody's mother. This is a mother figure. This is a hitman, attacker, content creator, scammer, a mother related to somebody. They did something overboard. Trying to shut you up, failed. Trying to shut me up, failed. Because, bitch, you're not going to shut me up. That's what the fuck you're not going to do. Because you an old-ass hag. This person is old. They need to sit down and shut up. Your time is up. It's over for you. You had your run of the mill, and now you over the hill. It's time for you to give it up. Okay? Yeah, because the collective got freedom from whatever you trying to do. The collective is free from whatever. Yeah, they were beating their chest like King Kong when you a whole Caesar. So somebody thought they were big, bad, and bougie. Somebody thought they were big, bad, and bigger than you and badder than you. But remember, King Kong got shot down. King Kong thought that because he was big and bad, that he could just steal and ravage and rampage and destroy everything. And he thought he saw something nice, shiny, and white that he thought he could kidnap it, which was Mary Jane or whatever the fuck her name was. And then decided to fucking scream and beat his chest, oh, on the top of the Eiffel Tower, and his ass got shot down. Yet Caesar was a whole experiment, was a whole genius, and kept upgrading with time to the point where he began to talk. And everybody praised Caesar. Everybody was trying to be Caesar. And we're talking about the monkey here. Monkey see, monkey do. You a copycat energy. Anything that somebody else do, you do. Seems to win that's beating their chest like King Kong when you a whole Caesar. So somebody was in a monkey see, monkey do energy, but you a whole different type of species. Y'all might come from the same what's it called? You know, whatever the fucking shit from the monkeys, but you a whole different species. I'm not saying that gorillas are not smart, because gorillas are smart, but this one wasn't too smart. Yeah, they wicked, collective. They were doing a lot of mental manipulation. They were being wicked. Yeah, murder for hire. Motherfuckers was trying to unalive you, collective. They was hiring for hitman attacker. Somebody hired a hitman to try to unalive you. They was really trying to unalive you, collective, for what? To steal your dreams, to be a dream stealer, to be you. Somebody was trying to unalive you to be you. They can't be you. They can't be me. Yeah, now they're unable to escape this karma. You got that fucking right. Yeah, because they were out here forming weapons against you, but no weapon form will prosper. Yeah, they were forming weapons and making bargains and deals on how they could form these weapons against you. Yep, and they were trying to cause you an eviction. So they were trying to get you evicted. Yeah, and they out here trying to read you. It says you can't read me. They out here trying to read you. So they out here trying to do readings on you. These fucking karmic ass readers. They can't read your energy. Yeah, these are a bunch of snakes. A bunch of snakes that are unable to escape their karma. Now somebody feels like their heart is being torn out because they're no longer in sync. They're losing their gifts, I guess. Look, Sonic Boom, Street Fight. There's about to be a fight, collective. Yup, look, now that because they being shunned and casted out by a society, group, organization, coven, clique, or family. What's this? Yeah, because they monsters. This is something that's happening in this current timeline. Somebody's out here trying to fake their death, but they actually have an underlying illness for trying to be a soul swapper. This is somebody that lives in your vicinity, collective. In the shadows. I said this could be my energy. But I'm stepping out the shadows now. So, collective. Let me hold on. Let me make some type of space on my table. Well, I definitely know if this is my energy, this is definitely not my mother, because my mother is definitely not a content creator. Yeah. So they're being casted out of the family covenant clique because they're monsters. And this is currently happening now in this current timeline. Somebody faked the death, or they trying to fake a death. This is somebody who's actually sick. They have an underlying illness, like I said, for being a soul swapper. For being a soul swapper. Somebody could have faked their death or faked your death. But either way, this is somebody that's actually really sick. They have an underlying illness that they cannot heal from. This is somebody that actually lives in your vicinity. They live where you live, collective, in the shadows. So this person lives around you, this content creator. We got movement. Because they think I'm talking about them. So when somebody feels hit or guilty, they start making movements. Anyway, let me proceed to give you what you need, collective. So, this person lives in your vicinity, and this is a mother and a mother related. So this mother related, this is related to this content creator that's your enemy. So you got a content creator that's a fake karmic psychic. They're a karmic psychic, collective. They fake. And their mother. So somebody in their mama dukes is trying to come for you. Or mother related. I'm trying to figure out who this mother related. Who is this mother related to? Mother related to who? Let's see if we can get some information. Who is this mother related to? Mother related to who? That's involved. They broke into the wrong spiritual house. A mother related broke into the wrong spiritual house trying to shut you up. Who is this mother related to? Who is this mother related to, spirit, angels, ancestors? A mother related to the landlord? To the neighbor. Wow. Look, it's a confirmation. A mother, a landlord. A mother related to the landlord, neighbor. That's who the mother's related to? A landlord, neighbor. So the mother is related to the neighbor. The mother is the landlord. My upstairs neighbors sound nervous. We're going to call them bitches out. They sound nervous. So the mother is related to the landlord, the mother related landlord. Either a mother's related to the landlord, this landlord neighbor, this content creator, hitman, attacker, that's on multiple accounts, that's scamming people, that's trying to be you, steal your dreams or mine. This could be my energy. Or yours. You could be dealing with a neighbor energy, but this is somebody that's in your vicinity. So confirmation, it says lives around you in your vicinity, and a neighbor came out. And this mother is related to the landlord. That's a neighbor. And a neighbor. The mother's related to the landlord and a neighbor. Two cards came out. I heard and. And this mother related to the neighbor is wicked. They were out here doing a lot of mental manipulation, and they were trying to cause you eviction. And now this mother related, this neighbor is being shunned out, casted out of an organization, coven, clique, or family. And this is happening now, current timeline. They going outside. And these people got a lot of bad habits. Because they did this for money, trying to be all up in your business or all up in my motherfucking business. And they was trying to unalive you. They was trying to unalive me. They hired somebody to red rum you, collective. They was trying to red rum your ass. They was trying to unalive you. They was trying to unalive me. This person is in your vicinities and they're in the shadows trying to be a soul swapper. Somebody's trying to fake their death. Current timeline, faked death. Somebody faked their death. Or they faked somebody's death. Somebody could have faked your death. Somebody could have faked my death. Somebody could have said that you were dead, collective. Somebody could have said I was dead. My name is Samantha Sargent. And I am very much alive. Thank you very much. So, collective. You got a crusty, crabby, raggedy Ann and Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass business, karmic ass reader that's scamming across multiple accounts, scamming people, trying to steal people's dreams or steal your dreams. This person got a lot of bad habits. They a drug addict, a drunk. Confirmation. And God is about to have no mercy on these old hags or an old hag. And they are unable to escape this motherfucking karma for being a bunch of snakes and monsters and being wicked. And thinking that they were big and bad in the work community. You ain't big and bad in no work community. I don't know why motherfuckers think that spirituality is a competition. There is no competition in spirituality. There is no one bigger and badder that's more spiritual. I just saw 3131. Something's being mirrored back. There is no, oh, I'm a better spiritualist than you. There is no spirituality. There is not a trend. It's a way of living. So there should be no competition with any other body with nobody else that is also gifted, because it's not a competition. That's where you get shit fucked up. You decided to be a dream stealer, decided to tap into this fucking tarot shit to make money. This is not about making money. This is about delivering the motherfucking message. If you make money, cool. But it's not really about making the money. It's about delivering the message and helping people get out of the shit that's being sent to them. Making them aware of what's going on behind their back. That's what that is. Now, if they donate, cool. If they want a reading from you, cool. But it's not here. This is not for you to sit here and pull cards to mentally manipulate people for money. This is why your ass is getting fucked up, because you decided to fuck with a gift and fuck with people's gift and try to pretend like you this spiritual person, and they ain't nothing spiritual about you. You a whole scammer. Pretending to be something that you're not. Tapping into shit and opening portals that you shouldn't. And then you wonder why your ass is fucked up, nervous, and scared. Especially motherfuckers in my energy. And then you wonder why I feel your stupid ass. Why I can feel you afraid. I can feel you scared. I can feel you nervous. I feel your energy. But then you want to sit back behind closed doors and then send shit. And then you want to be a pussy ass coward behind your fucking apartment, in your apartment, and be scared about what you just sent. Don't be scared about what you just sent. If you're gonna be about it, if you're gonna do your shit, be about it. Don't be a punk. And then I can feel your punk ass in my energy too. That be the funny shit for me. Especially for me in my energy. They throw the shit, thinking I don't feel the shit, and then I feel their nervousness. And then I sit in my house laughing like, wow, you sending me spell work, you doing all this shit. And I feel them. I feel that they be scared, like petrified. They be so scared. It's like, I don't understand. Why do what you do if you're going to be scared about what you're doing? Right? You calling on the devil, you shouldn't be afraid of that shit then. If you calling on it, if you're doing that demonic shit, calling on demonic shit, being a monster, being a snake, you scared of yourself? That's what it is? Motherfuckers are scared of themselves, collective. They scare themselves. Oh, man. Now you out here about to be casted out of whatever organization you were part of, whatever society you were in, whatever family you were connected to, whatever coven that you were fucking with. You having fights amongst each other. You fighting with your own family. You fighting with the organization. You fighting with this group. You fighting with this coven. Fighting with your peoples. Because you decided to break in somebody's home, spiritual or physical, and it was the wrong house to break into. Because the person that you broke into, the person that you fucking with, the people that you fucking with are very protected. And then not only that, you did something overboard over and over and over and over and over again on repeat. Thinking that if you do something over and over and over and over and over and over and over on repeat, that something was going to stick. That something was going to miraculously happen. And that you were going to get your way. Why? Because you connected to corrupted ass people in the system. Let me remind you, especially if this is my energy. I don't know what's going on in anybody else's state. But in the state of New York, the motherfucker NYPD is getting investigated. So if you were fucking with a corrupted system and you had connections to the NYPD or the judicial system or the court system, you don't got those connections no more. They can't help you with shit. So, you know how happy that makes me? Because I live in New York City. You know how hard it is for laws and just in New York State to get passed? You know how hard, and you know that New York City is one of the most corrupted states in the United States. You know what's that? For me to go and get on and see that the fucking NYPD is being investigated by Internal Affairs, that doesn't mean one borough. That means all boroughs. NYPD means New York State. The New York State means the Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, Long Island, motherfucking Brooklyn. All 5 boroughs. You don't hear that too often, that the Internal Affairs FBI is investigating the NYPD. You know how hard it is for motherfucking corrupted bitches to get caught in the New York State? Y'all don't think y'all understand. And New York is not the only fucking corrupted ass state. This is just one of many. Yeah. All y'all motherfuckers is fucked up, connected to Rico crime. You a Rico crime ass individual. And you're going to go down with the corrupted ass popo that you thought had your back, because they don't got your back because they fucked up. They can't do shit. And if they not arrested yet, they going to be arrested. So you know they not doing nothing for you. They not saving your ass. They ain't doing shit for you. You probably calling that phone and ain't nobody picking up. Your handler is being handled, bitch. Your handler being handled. What you gonna do now, bitches? What? What you gonna do about it now? But we're not gonna take this as it's my energy. But I'm just saying, I'm dealing with motherfuckers in my vicinity and neighbors, or a neighbor that's fucking with me. And if it's who I think it is, the lady used to live right across. She used to live on this floor in the apartment across from me. Because if it's who I think it is the lady. The lady used her fucking stupid email to fucking catfish me on my Facebook. And I fucking did investigation, and it is she used her real email. And the apartment that it gave me was that fucking apartment that's right across from me on my floor. So, and she's a Cancer. Her birthday is July 11th. Oh, don't let me give you information about her ass. Don't think I don't know. And she's an older person. She's an older person. Is a feminine. So, yeah. And I'm trying to figure out, when I be thinking to myself, I'm like, damn, I've been here 15 years. I don't remember the person who lived in front of me, to be honest with you. Because the same way I am now is the same way I was before. I never really went outside. I only went outside to go get things. Or before, when I did have my little friends before, I used to go and hang out, go to my either cousin's house or my mother's house. Those were only two places I was going. I didn't really do too much traveling or hanging out. So I was always a person that I'm a homebody. I've always been a homebody. So you try to isolate, they try to do isolation spells on certain people, and certain people, I keep me inside. Okay, keep me, outside is distraction, motherfucker. There's problems outside. So all you did was keep me away from the problems. Thank you. You allow people to heal. These people did isolation spells. You allow people to heal. The isolation spell was, you already know what the isolation spell was. Everybody had to stay in their house. Everybody had to stay 6 feet away. Everybody had to wear a mask, which made people want to stay inside, right? Away from people. That was a whole universal isolation spell. See, this don't only affect, I know I'm going way off topic, but is what I'm talking about. I know that when we tap into these energies and they be like isolation, we're not only tapping into one individual, we tapping into collective. So this could be universal. And I just want to point out that that isolation spell was also universal. And I want to get you to see what an isolation spell will manifest in the 3D. And that was a form of an isolation spell. They did a universal isolation spell. The people who run the world, which is they got y'all to stay isolated in your house away from people because they claimed there was a deadly ass motherfucking unaliving disease out there. Put fear in motherfuckers. And all it was just a highly advanced case of the motherfucking flu. And put you on the T with that. That shit was supposed to target certain individuals. Again, it was supposed to target certain individuals. You already know who the certain individuals are. People who are gifted. People who carry a certain gene. It was supposed to infect those people. Us people. Us people. But they took their own people out too. You see how that works? They were trying to take us people out, and they took their own people out too. Casualties of war, right? I guess. They were expendable. And they saw that they were taking their own people out, so they had to stop. They had to abort, right? You notice? I need you to pay attention to the world, man. When they start taking their own people out, then they gotta abort the fucking mission, because that was not on the agenda. So now they had to stop the whole shit, right? That's when we find out that there was really no fucking serious disease. It was a serious. It was just a high advance of the fucking flu. And if you had breathing problems, or you had bad breathing problems, then unfortunately you were fucked. Unfortunately, little kids die too, but there's little kids who can be sick too. We don't think about, and a lot of old people died. If you really think about it, I don't know how many children passed away from that. Not too many. It was more the old people, and the old people were already old. And they didn't know what they were doing, so they increased. They fucked up because they didn't know what they were doing. Let's be real about it. Let's just be real. A lot of people lack common sense, but there's a lot of us that have common sense. And we really look about it, we really think about it, it's like, yeah, no. And then they want to lie to us that there's a cure, but there's really no cure, because what's there is a cure for? No, you were trying to affect us with the cure, saying that it's a cure, but it was really the infection. Stop playing with me and people and thinking that we're stupid. Then I came across a video that said they still trying to, for people that who didn't get the jab. I'm a person that didn't get the jab. I'm not a jabber. So they saying for people that didn't get the jab, they still trying to figure out a way of how to infect us. They put it in the air, the chemtrails. They put it in the vegetables. I heard them say the letters. I came across a video. I think I shared it on my Facebook. It's shit like that that pisses me off. Like, this is why we gotta be healthy. That's why we gotta be healthy. That's why everything we went through, because even though this was a fucked up situation that we went through, it's like I felt like God was forcing motherfuckers to be healthy. Dead ass. He was like, you better get healthy or else. And I really feel like that situation that we were in, we experienced, it was God letting us know, you better take care of your vessel or you will not last long on this bitch, because the earth is changing. That sun that we got now, that's a different kind of sun that we got going on. This ain't the same sun that's in the atmosphere now. That's a whole different bitch. That's a whole different sun that we got. That shit is radiating even more heat, more radiation, more shit. So if we don't take care of our body properly, for real, be healthy-ish, somewhat way, then we will be fucked. They sitting here trying to poison us with fake-ass meat. Yeah, no, I don't even eat meat no more. Fuck out of here. Even though I love me motherfucking chicken and steak, but I won't eat it. I love me crab legs, I won't eat it. Because for some reason, we're not supposed to be eating crabs. I don't know why, but we're not supposed to be eating crabs. And crab legs is some good shit though. But we're not supposed to be eating crabs, just like we're not supposed to be eating pork. If you Google or ask Chat GPT, if we're supposed to spiritually, if you well, we all know about the pork, but ask Chat GPT, spiritually, are we supposed to be eating crabs? And then ask it, why aren't we supposed to be eating crabs? But ask for in a spiritual aspect. And read what it tells you. So, collective. Yeah, something's happening now. Currently happening now. Somebody that made a bad investment, something's happening to them now. Currently happening now. Something's happening to somebody now. As I do this reading to you. They got themselves tangled up. Something's happening to them now. Somebody could be getting beat on. They be getting fights. Somebody getting their hands put on them. These crazy energy vampires that wanted your blood to be free, that wanted my blood to be free. Somebody could be getting their ass beat. You need your ass beat. They were out here doing love spells, trying to control your free will, collective. Trying to control my free will. That ain't happening. This is somebody that by day they one way, by night they another. This is somebody sneaky link that's out here trying to read you, trying to read me, and they can't. This is somebody that was in cocky energy, and they out here was in a competition with you or me. They had you in the Hunger Games. Somebody was trying to murder for hire, unalive you in this competition. Somebody was trying to. This is some Nancy Kerrigan type of shit. This is what they doing. This Nancy Kerrigan type of shit. They were jealous because they knew that you better than them, so they was trying to fuck you up so that they could beat you, have you injured, and they were on a journey to nowhereville. There was a stupid thing. This business offer is off the table. They still trying to read you. They still trying to read me, collective. They can't. So yeah, they was doing, this is some Nancy Kerrigan shit. They try to break your legs, break a leg. They try to break your leg so you couldn't move forward, so that they could take your spot, so they could be in the spotlight. Bitch, let me tell you something. Especially for my energy, I don't need to do tarot readings to sit here and be in the spotlight, because I do other shit. I'm an entrepreneur. Before I even started doing this spiritual shit, I was already established. I was an already established entrepreneur. I was already established network marketer. I was an already established affiliate marketer. I was an already established person who created her own content, who created her own graphics, who created her own work from home opportunities. So before I even tapped into this shit, I was already established in something else. I was already established entrepreneur, an aspiring entrepreneur. There was just something else that was added to my shit, but this is not an opportunity. This is a life. This is a lifestyle. This is not a trend. This is not, I'm going to stop doing this and you ain't ever going to see me doing this again. No, this is something that's life. This is forever. Till the day I fucking die. This is a contract that is, you could stop if you want. People don't have to tap into their gifts if they don't want to. That's on them. That's when shit starts happening to them. Because they're not using the gifts that God gave them. God gave me many gifts and I'm going to use them motherfucking all. Each and every one of them I'm going to use. And whichever one it is that I make money off of is whichever one I make money off of. Even if I make money off of all of them. Which I probably make money off of all and each and every gift that God gave me. Because you know what? I didn't put it to waste. I didn't waste my gifts. I tried and applied and put it out there into the world. And if it worked out for me, it worked out for me. If it don't, it don't. But I tried it and I applied, and that's the whole point. It's not for you to take people's shit or be a dream stealer. It's for you to use the shit that the God-given gifts that God gave you and work with what you got. Not take what other people got. But these people, they're going to learn a motherfucking lesson. Unfortunately, they're going to learn a bad one. Like I said, they're going out sad and God is about to have no motherfucking mercy on these people. And that is the outcome for their future. And there's obviously something currently happening now in this now energy. So, I'm not too sure if you're still here. Grace, you said you wanted a reading. I'm done with this reading. So if you still want me to tap into your energy, if you're still here, let me know. If not, then I'm going to end this reading. And say farewell to you people. What time is it? It's still early, so I'm not going to say I am, but I may be back with another reading a little bit later. It might be an after midnight read. We're going to see how I feel. I'm trying to figure things out right now. My birthday's coming, collective. My birthday is coming. Oh my goodness. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Yeah, man. So. Collective, peace out. You already know. I'm not getting no response from Grace. So I guess they're no longer in the video, watching the video. So I'm out of here, collective. You already know, only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't make anything stick. It's going to make you sick. If you feel like donating to the channel, supporting the channel, feel free. All my information in the description box below. If you feel like sending me some birthday love before my birthday, feel free. All donations is welcome. Is in the description box below. If not, no problem. I'm out of here, collective. Enjoy the rest of your night. Remember, stay prayed up, stay protected, and always remember to keep being productive. Peace out.